Hello everyone and welcome back. I am Duke Silver and today we are playing Zippee. It's been a little bit of time since I played Zippee, so I figured it was time to post a fresh Zippee video. I've got a whole bunch kind of sitting in my backlog as Zippee is still incredibly good. And yeah. I thought this one was interesting enough to highlight, so let's get into it. We got a Poly Slay on 2.1 after getting an Econ spell. Getting a Mummy here is pretty nice, especially since we've got this Minotaur to buff it, and we find a Mim in the next shop with a Shrink. We're gonna take a Cindy here. Obviously, we want a Cindy. Cindy's pretty easy to finish her quest with Zippee. I mean, in general, you're casting spells in the early game when you can, but it doesn't always work out the way that you want to. And Cindy does kind of sit on the bench sometimes for a while if the gold just doesn't work out for you to cast spells. But with Zippee, I think that that's even small amount of risk is mitigated by the fact that you get free spells later on. Our Earthquake on 3.0 completely ruins our opponent, so apologies to them. But and yeah, we're feeling pretty strong after our Poly Slay early, and our board's got quite a few stats on it. We're gonna sell for this support though. I think that's gonna make our board even better, and yeah, we're gonna take experience because obviously getting to higher levels with Zippee is very strong. Like you want ways to be able to get ahead of the lobby. You want to be able to find higher level characters or like mix Whizzle or TLK or Polywoggle into higher level characters so that you can copy them with your evil twins and really get power spikes. We've got our first evil twin now. And yeah, we are on 4.1. It's 3.2, so we're 2 XP ahead now. So we're gonna hold off on our evil twin. We're not just gonna fire it off on the first thing we see because we're at such a healthy life total, and we're gonna lock for this experience because again, because we're so strong, and we want to get we just want to get to those higher level good characters to get our higher level treasures from our evil twins. It's I think it's worth being aggressive. We do lose that fight there, so we take a bit of damage. We are against top board, so like I did hesitate a little bit on the XP, but I figure it's fine. We're gonna go into level 5 this turn. If we can find like a Robin Hood to copy, we're only 2 away from our next evil twin. Yeah, like a Robin Hood or a Lancelot would be very good to copy here. I don't think I'm too interested in Baby Bear though. It is a good 5, but it doesn't really fit on our board as much as the other characters would. The other characters just represent a lot more stats, whereas Baby Bear, and I mean we're kind of an evil centric board, so like Baby Bear's front side would be evil, but the summons are still good, so that makes it a little less enticing. And our monster book pops out a Falling Stars, which completely ruins us, which is very unfortunate. We take a huge chunk of damage there, so we were very healthy, but now we're at the bottom of the lobby at 21 after just 2 losses. So we do need to immediately rein in our aggressiveness and start playing more conservatively. Unfortunately, we didn't find a Robin Hood, and we're running out of gold this turn, so I think we're just gonna triple this Friendly Spirit. A golden Friendly Spirit is enough to help us stabilize. We're on 4.1 right now. Golden Friendly Spirit on 4.1 is still very, very strong, so also gives us a treasure here. Sky Castle is incredibly good with Zippee because, I mean, if we can evil twin Hercules or Lancelot later on, or Empress P, then we get very cheap treasures, but we just need stats, so I had to go with the 3 of Shields there. Definitely not my favorite level 4 treasure, but again, we just need to throw some stats on the board. And our Queen of Hearts gets the Friendly Spirit buff, and definitely gonna be big enough to clean up the rest of that board. Alright, we get a level 3 treasure, and it's a very easy Sarcophagus there. Sarcophagus, a very strong treasure at helping you stabilize nice and early. We'll definitely jam a Wormroot onto our Friendly Spirit and just increase those stats. It's gonna make great use of them. I said it's a little bit weird. But in the cut, we did end up cutting the Queen of Hearts because it wouldn't have gotten big enough to actually matter in slot 5. So The fact that we don't have any summons means I think the Minotaur was just a little bit better there. And there is another Robin Wood. So that could be just a pretty easy level 5 triple here. Although we are on level 6 now, so it's also possible that we should just look for level 6 characters to Evil Twin. Consider the Nian, but we've got a level 5 treasure if we want it, so we don't really need the Nian all that much. Again, there's a Bearstein. That's a good level 6 character. We're not really set up for Bearstein. There is a Princess Peep in the shop, but it's not. I think it takes a little bit too much setup for us to just dive into it. Alright, we're just going to cast Shrivel and hold our Evil Twin for now. And yeah, we're just going to see if maybe we can find something a little bit stronger next turn rather than just jam it on this Robin Wood. I mean, having 2 copies of Robin Wood at this stage in the game is still very, very fine. And yeah, we've got this, we've got the Friendly Spirit, we've got the Sarcophagus. They're just, those are enough to keep us nice and healthy in the mid game here. All right, so we are gonna triple. We're gonna Evil Twin our Robin because there's a TLK in the shop, and then we're just gonna immediately TLK it into a golden 6. And yeah, it's a golden Boomhilda. And then we find a Lancelot in the shop, and with the golden Boomhilda, we're gonna be able to get that level 5 treasure immediately. There's a couple level 5 treasures we'd still be happy to pick up, so even though we are level 6, I mean, we're still way ahead, so but we're gonna farm some level 5 treasures off of this Lancelot. I mean, obviously Ambrosia for our pumpkin would be incredible. And yeah, we're just gonna Evil Twin the Lancelot. We're gonna get 2 level 5 treasures next turn. And then yeah, hopefully one of them is Ambrosia, and yeah, we'll see what. I'm sure we can. I mean, I think Hand of Midas would be the other one that I wouldn't mind. Would jam another Wormroot onto that Friendly Spirit. Always happy to put more stats on it. But yeah, I think other than Hand of Midas, I'm not sure what other level 5 treasure we would take over Sarcophagus or Monkey's Paw. Monkey's Paw is very, very good with our pumpkin. Speaking of pumpkin gets sniped immediately by this Cursed King board. They've assembled they have Embiggening Stone, and they've got Fool's Gold, so they're I guess they're doing a Cursed King challenge run of some kind, where they're just taking 3 damage per turn for free with that Fool's Gold. I'm sure they can get out of it relatively quick with all that extra gold that they're getting. Yeah, none of those level 5 treasures I think are better than Sarcophagus in our pumpkin comp that we've assembled here. Unfortunately, we didn't make space in our hands, so we do have to use our Evil Twin immediately. So we're just going to make another Lancelot and get another level 5 treasure, which is definitely not the worst thing in the world. But it was a little bit of a miss on not clearing up some hand space with the amount of Hero Quest triggers we have, or sorry, Hero Power ticks triggers progress. I'm not sure what the best indication of what those markers are. But yeah, with however many we had left, we should have cleared up a spot in in our hand so that we didn't have to burn our Evil Twin on another level 5 treasure, which there aren't going to be many that we want. Alright, we're against another pumpkin board. And it comes down to our golden pumpkin versus the regular pumpkin. And we get more summons as well as way more stats, so that we're going to make short work of them and bring that top Pied Piper board down to the rest of the lobby's level. Evening up the health totals a lot. And yeah, I don't think any of these level 5 treasures we're interested in. Again, we just want to keep the Ambrosia. The Sarcophagus is still very good with all our pumpkin summons. Tempting to just fire off the shard on the good Herc, but I think we can do better this turn. Maybe if we were running out of gold, I would do that. We're hoping for a treasure map. I do not find it. There's another Robin Wood, but I don't think that's what we want. And then we find another pumpkin. So we're going to triple this pumpkin, and now we can get out of Ambrosia because we have our golden pumpkin. And with a ghost fight, Pandora's Box seems like a perfect perfect pickup in this spot. Getting our level 7 treasure, and we've got our golden pumpkin. Fortunately, our pumpkin is big enough to withstand their dragon hit that time, although we lost our Boomhilda, which is a lot of power, but we're definitely going to have enough stats to beat this ghost. Alright, we got Round Table, which is definitely not a great fit on our board. But we're gonna do the best we can to make it work. We're gonna take Echo Wood. Echo Wood's of course very, very good with Round Table. Any stat changes that happen on your board, Echo Wood's gonna see and then get very, very large. And yeah, we fortunately don't have to roll far to find Empress P, which is exactly what we wanted, which makes this this Round Table a lot better, since she's gonna be getting a lot of extra stats from our Boomhilda, and then and yeah, translating those stats down onto the Boomhilda. And this is a very large sleigh board. This Curse King looks like they've gotten out of their Fool's Gold, which is definitely smart of them. It looks like we're not quite gonna have enough stats. Them hitting the Medusa there probably seals our fate. I'm not sure if it matters either way. But yeah, we get another Evil Twin, which means we get to triple our Empress P here. And then I think the choice is Mimic. We don't have time for Embiggening Stone or Ivory Owl to really do a lot of work here. Like Mimic a Round Table doesn't really do anything unless you have Burnbeard. But Mimic, Mimic Monkey's Paw does give us a lot of stats. We find a TLK, and wouldn't you know it, we turn our Lancelot into a Burnbeard. And yeah, the reason that that Burnbeard works with Mimic Round Table is because after the stats get evened out, like once your attack raises to your health level, after that's finished, then Burnbeard obviously gives itself its health equal to the attack gained, and then the Round Table triggers again, and basically the process just happens twice, and obviously Echowood sees all those stats as well. So yeah, that TLK was definitely the best possible hit, and transformed our board from like pretty good to absurd. And the opponent recognizes that as well and concedes. So yeah, that was kind of an abrupt finish to what seemed like it was going to be a long, drawn-out battle, but our one TLK just completely sealed the deal there. Yeah, I found this game pretty interesting, just in the amount of Lancelots I tripled or finished the quest on, and yeah, I don't know, that was entertaining to me, and getting Round Table with Empress P was pretty good too. Another way this could have gone is we could have tried to pick up more Boomhildas, of course, and just tried to lean into the Empress P of it all, but I mean, the opponent playing Lightning Dragons would have made that pretty hard. So I think it's definitely for the best that we ended up finding the golden tree that would save us there. But yeah, so if you found this video interesting or educational in any way, I would appreciate it if you would leave a like or subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps the channel, and I really appreciate it. And yeah, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about Zippee now that Zippy's been around for a while, and we all expected some kind of nerfs to Zippee because of how strong it is, but that hasn't really come, and I feel like the opinion on Zippee has cooled a little bit. So I'd be curious to hear everyone's thoughts on Zippee currently. But yeah, other than that, yeah, you can follow me over on Twitch if you want to catch some of these games live. I stream my tournament games over the weekend. The VODs are up. Edited VODs I put up the a couple days ago, over 2 days, and yeah, if you haven't watched those, I would encourage you to watch them. It was a wild ride. Through both days really, and yeah, we managed to secure top 64 in the tournament and get gold pro for all of next year. So, but yeah, I think that's everything. So, I hope you have a good day or good night or good morning, whichever time of day it is for you right now, and I'll see you tomorrow.